Dang, I'm lost. Part 4. Lauren reflects on last night. He seemed fine. I wouldn't see him having a reason to leave. Beth turns back to the phone. She said he seemed fine last night. I don't know what to tell you, Matt. Matt tilts his head to the side as he thinks. Okay, thanks. I will talk to you later. Matt hangs up the phone. He looks like a combination of mad and disappointed. Jace has been walking in the woods for some time now. The environment has taken its toll on him. He is exhausted and in need of water. He is deep in his thoughts when he hears the sound of footsteps. He looks around, but he doesn't see anything. He starts to walk again, and the footsteps start up again. He starts to run, and the footsteps follow him. He knows he must escape what is chasing him. He climbs a tree. His eyes dart around, looking for what has been following him. A moment later, a coyote walks out of the brush. Oh, whoa. Jace looks at the coyote, and it looks calm and not aggressive. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You're not going to bite me, right? The coyote stares at Jace. Well, you better not bite me because I'm coming down. Jace climbs down a few limbs and looks at the coyote. All right, here I come. He climbs down and hangs on the last limb. He lets go and falls to the ground. He hit the ground with a little bit of a thud. The sound scares the coyote and it runs off into the woods. Well, what the heck? Jace is relieved but also disappointed that the coyote is gone. He waits for a moment, but the coyote does not come back. An hour later, Jace is walking when he hears the sound of rushing water. He closes his eyes and prays. Please. He begs for it to be true. Jace starts to walk. The notion of water gives him energy and he picks up his pace. He reaches the top of a small hill, and on the other side of the valley below is a river. Yes. He is relieved. Jace walks along the river till he reaches a natural stopping place for trash floating in the water. He looks at a discarded bottle of water and a can with a halfway dissolved paper label. Am I about to drink out of trash? He takes a deep breath and then picks up the can. He finds a few dry sticks and takes a battery out of his pocket, which was connected to the flying machine. He places some wire on the prongs of the battery. It heats up, and he uses it to ignite the dry leaves and start a fire. After boiling the water for a while, Jace studies it. You better be safe. He takes a sip. It is refreshing. That's good stuff. Jace looks at the river. Now I need food. He walks along the river, scanning the edge. He looks up and sees an object, a shiny red ball hanging from a tree limb in the distance. I knew there would be one. Jace climbs up the tree and breaks off the branch with the small red and white ball hanging from it. He climbs out of the tree and picks up the branch. Jace examines the shiny red and white plastic float. It is attached to several feet of fishing line. A fisherman's bad cast is my good fortune. Jace reaches into his pocket, takes out a stiff piece of wire and bends it into the shape of a fishing hook. That should do. He attaches the hook to the fishing line. Jace scavenges for a worm. After a short time, he locates an earthworm under a rock. Perfect. He walks to the river's edge and makes a cast. He takes a seat on the riverbank and waits. He doesn't have to wait long before he gets a bite. Here we go. Jace pulls in the line and brings a fish to shore. He examines the fish and is relieved he now possesses food. A short time later, Jace is sitting in front of a fire with the fish cooking over the open flame. Sounds of the crackling fire fill the air. A familiar sound rouses Jace. He sits up and listens more intently. Out from the forest steps the coyote. Jace is relieved it is not a larger predator. Oh man, you scared me. Welcome back, buddy. The coyote sniffs the air and looks at the cooking fish. I see what you're after now, Jace said, watching the coyote. The coyote licks its chops. It looks pitifully at Jace. Oh man, come on. Jace feels bad. All right. He takes a piece of the fish and tosses it at the coyote. The coyote eats it quickly. Jace watches how vigorously the coyote consumes the fish. You must have been starving. Jace looks up at the sky and then directs his attention back to the coyote. It looks like it will be dark soon. I will not make it out of here tonight. I need a place to sleep. Jace stands up and the coyote watches his movements. Jace starts walking and he looks back at the coyote. Well, are you coming or not? Jace starts to walk once more and the coyote follows him. They walk roughly a mile when they come across a large plastic sign, leaning against a tree trunk. The sign is folded in half, making a tent-like shape. That's as good as it gets.